Traders, welcome back to another Relentless driving video. Today we're going to be talking about day trading from a cell phone. Is it something that you should be doing? Is it something that can be done? Is it something that makes sense? Day trading from a cell phone. We've all done it, a lot of us, or have heard people who did it, and people who've done it and made money, right? Is it something that is feasible? Is it something that makes sense to do? Is it something that is worth doing, right? So day trading from a cell phone, let's jump right into it. You know, throughout the years, we've had brokers come. Some have been more simple than others. Some have been a little bit more advanced than others. And through the natural progression of things, we've seen, you know, brokers evolve. And as a result, traders have been evolving and have been using better and better softwares. And, you know, you'll see all these crazy videos with guys with a ton of screens and, you know, a bunch of monitors and all these different things. And so, you know, is it worth it, right? Is it worth it? Oh, we're falling apart. Come on, there we go. Yeah, is it worth it, man? So, you know, this is what I'll say. Trading from the cell phone makes sense if you're on the go and you've already took a great trade and you have a much longer hold time. You know, it has its purposes, right? It has its usefulness. So if you're in a position and the position is a position that doesn't necessarily need your attention, you can, you know, be on your phone, you know, hey, where's the price of this stock? What are we looking like right now? How are we doing? And essentially be up to date, right? If it's a longer term swing or hold, you can definitely be in. There we go. Let's get that adjusted. You can definitely be in and sell the position or even take on a position. Let's say you're getting an alert and a stock is triggering at a certain entry. I think this is where the phone is pretty useful, right? You're on the go and you're watching at a position, whether you're trying to get out or get in. The phone in that aspect, I think, can be very, very good to just, you know, to just keep you on base, right? And so there's other things. Let's say your power go out, your internet go out, and you have that, you know, you're using your data, your cellular data. That's another good way to utilize your cell phone when trading, when day trading, as a backup device to maybe exit a trade. You know, especially if you're scalping, your power goes out, your internet goes out, you can pull up your phone and at least get out of that position, hopefully for not a loss, right? Hopefully it goes up in your favor. So these are the things I can see that's good for a phone. Alerts, you know, I mean, once again, if you're on the go, you know, Robinhood, we know these apps, Webull, they can be utilized in some good ways. But now, if you're looking to get serious, if you're looking to be dialed in, focus, and really become a successful trader, there's no way you can trade from a cell phone and you know, really be an active trader, right? I think that's the word, because you can have a Robinhood account and have a bit of a portfolio, and you know, you're buying low, selling high. Your portfolio can be doing pretty decent numbers, right? So in that aspect, the phone can work, as we mentioned. But if you're looking to be actively trading, taking 10, 15, 20, 30 trades a day, maybe more, and you're especially looking to rely on things, you know, instruments rather, let's say, such as level 2 and time and sales and, you know, different chartings, and wanting to see different chartings at the same time, there is going to be no way you can trade on a cell phone. And if you're trying to scalp trading on a cell phone, you got to ask yourself, what are you really doing? You know, a lot of trading is making sure that we are at 100%, whether it's physically, mentally, or through just, you know, equipment, right? Our equipment has to be pretty up to par as well. And so if I'm trading from a cell phone and someone else is trading from a computer, and they do have 2 monitors and they do have the level 2, they do have a better order entry window with hotkeys and all these other different things, hot buttons, I will be at a disadvantage. I would be at a disadvantage, and that's just the reality of it. You know, we can't sugarcoat it. We can't, you know, we can't make it look any other way than how it is. We just got to speak the facts. We would be at a disadvantage. So, you know, make sure that you're using the right equipment for the job. You know, you don't want to be cutting down a really big tree and using a knife. You know, why cut a tree with a knife when there's better ways of doing it, more efficient ways of doing it? You know, you can level up to a axe, and then you can level up to a chainsaw, and then level up to some more heavy machinery, you know? So there is no need for us to be cutting a tree with a knife. You know, let's make sure we have the proper equipment for the job. You know, if you are trading off of your cell phone, you know, and right now, you know, if it's the only option you have and you're into the markets and you're looking to, you know, get started, get your feet wet, I get it. I've done that. I've used Robinhood when I first started out. But as you decide to get more serious, you need a better platform. You need a better broker, better equipment, and trading from the cell phone is not going to be feasible over the long run. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. When you have proper equipment, when you have a great setup, you know, it's more than just being prepared, right? When you have a beautiful setup, right? And I'm not saying you need to have a crazy area where you have 100 screens and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? You don't need none of that nonsense. So what you really do need, though, is something that's right for you, right? We're all in a different place financially. We're all in a different place with our trading. But, you know, I've come to realize that, you know, as we get better with multitasking, the more we can take on, you know, during the day, during the trading hour, the better it is, right? Can we be able to watch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stocks at once, right? Maybe not 7, but, you know, can we watch 3 stocks at once, 4? And, you know, the more that we're doing these you know, getting more comfortable watching more opportunities, the better it'll be. You know, I used to trade with just 1 stock on screen. Now I trade with 4 stocks on screen. Now I might not be trading 4 stocks at every time, but I can at least see when a stock is moving and when another one is you know, selling off, right? You have more options. You have more options to keep track, to keep an eye, right? You know, you have more eyes and ears, and so that's pretty big. You cannot trade from a cell phone and compete with someone who's at a hedge fund or someone who's, you know, at a direct access routing platform. These things are just not gonna happen. So you got to be smart about it, but you do what you must to ensure success, right? You do what you must. And so if you have to use a phone right now, then that's what you do. But, you know, the moment you can be able to elevate and get that laptop, that trading laptop, or a desktop that's pretty good, maybe a monitor or two monitors, maybe if you get 3, that'll be, you know, all depending on your style, of course, how many stocks you're looking at, how many different things you want to see at once, how many things you're doing. You know, for me, I have a Discord, right, which is a chat room. You guys can check that out down below. The link, free, right, free chat room. I have the YouTube stream, right, the YouTube channel. I'm trading 4 stocks, you know, or let's say looking at 4 stocks at one time. And I also have OBS, which is a screen recording software that's all up, let's say, basically at the same time. And so there's a lot of different things I'm looking at, and it's near impossible. Imagine trying to live stream from your phone, day trade from your phone, you know, be on YouTube, everything. it's just impossible. And so that's why I would say, depending on where you are, as you start to level up as the trader, you also want to level up your equipment, level up your softwares, and hardware, software, everything in between. Level up everything. And when you do get to the point where you have a setup, let's say you have a desk area and your laptop, it's like you have a bit of a sanctuary. You have a small sanctuary. You have an area where you can always go, you can always be, and in a lot of ways it can bring you peace of mind, knowing that you're working towards something and you're making progress, right? So these are all things that I would recommend. If you are trading from a cell phone, you definitely want to be careful. It's not the best thing to be doing because the competition is pretty stiff. At the end of the day, we relentless traders, we have to go against the humble traders, the warrior traders, the psychers, the psychos. I don't know, what are they called? The Tim Psych traders. Are they called psychos? I don't know, man. But I'm just joking around. But yeah, the competition is out there, so we gotta make sure that we are coming correct. If we can, we save up, and then eventually we upgrade. I'll try and see if I can find some images of my older setup, so I can show you guys the progression. It takes time. It takes time to get that new PC. It takes time to get the monitor that you want, and so you just got to put in the work, stay steady, stay consistent, and you can do it. So with that being said, guys, that's where we're gonna wrap up this episode of Relentless Driving. So down below, be sure to leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing. Did you trade on a cell phone before? Are you still trading on a cell phone? Is it something that you use? Are you staying away? Let me know down below. And of course, leave a thumbs up, leave a like, support the channel, subscribe if you're a new viewer. Consider turning on notifications. That way you guys know when I go live, when I post a video, you guys will be alerted. It's been Relentless Trader, and I am, of course, signing out.